So starting the test drive in this GLE 63S Coupe, it's an AMG V8 bi-turbo, so it's nasty. The exhaust is fantastic. The overall driving experience, just driving over to where I needed to film, was very fun. It's just the exhaust cackles, and it's just a lot of fun. It really is. And still relatively comfortable, even with the sport damper on. And of course, a lot of that has to do with the adjustability of the seats here, where you can adjust the lumbar support, have the massage seat going. The side bolsters, you can adjust those. But really fun overall, I think, in terms of just being able to configure it to your liking. And as you can kind of hear when I let off the throttle, it's relatively quiet. And this is, again, in the sport mode. You have the comfort mode, you have the individual configuration there. And then of course it's loud and fun, borderline obnoxious in the Sport Plus. But that's one of the reasons people love the AMG so much. You can have a car that's very subtle, but will still smoke almost any vehicle off the line with this bi-turbo V8. And the sounds you get, again, are really nice. But then if you're wanting to be more subtle again, without having that power there, it's relatively comfortable. I shouldn't even say relatively comfortable, it's comfortable. Ride quality is very nice. Now, as you hit bumps, you can feel them in the steering wheel, but in terms of the ride, again, it doesn't affect that in a bad way. It's what you expect from a Mercedes still. Maybe slightly stiffer, just based on this more sporty suspension, these 22-inch wheels. But again, I wouldn't sacrifice getting a little bit better ride quality for this performance, because the performance here is incredible. Now in the sport mode, you do get a pretty touchy pedal, which I like. So, especially from a stop, it'll lunge you unless you're very careful. Now I'm gonna put in a Sport Plus because I think I have a little bit of room to give it a nice pull here. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. So from around 25, here we go. Yeah, that is so much fun. Fantastic acceleration, just fantastic. Now I want to give one more huge thanks to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro and Auto Pro Nashville for allowing me to review this GLE 63 Coupe today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that third link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever pre-owned vehicle you might be interested in. But we do have the adaptive cruise here, which is nice. And the ride quality here, again, on this rougher stretch of interstate, kind of how it is in this Franklin area until it gets paved again. It's the road noise is crazy how good it is in here. It's a Benz, but still I'm impressed because this is an AMG with 22-inch wheels that's doing such a great job in terms of the ride quality in terms of the road noise here. And then just having the distance assist here as well with the lane keeping, all that. It's really nice. And this is the Premium 3 package group, I think, or some Premium 3 group, I don't know. But yeah, it's Premium 3, whatever that package is called. And that does include this driver assist system, so I highly recommend it. And again, just to be sure, you can go back and check the window sticker on the walk around portion of the video, and then that'll show you exactly how to get this equipped if you're wanting the lane centering, if you're wanting the adaptive cruise and all of that. But I mean, this is again a stellar, I think, spec. Just example overall, having less than 30,000 miles, being more than half the price. It's impressive. But in terms of what you get for the money here, again, I think it's a pretty solid bargain. If you want something that is this luxurious, this capable in terms of performance, and looks this good, the GLE coupes really are, I think, one of the better looking SUVs on the market. And I'm talking about the 2019 model year, the new ones too, but in 19, I just feel like these were, they were something else in terms of the designs, the performance, just what you get in the overall package, even for $125,000. And then on top of that, just having the heated, cooled seats, the navigation system, the dual zone climate controls, having the rear AC controls as well, the Harman Kardon sound system, even having that 2-prong plug in the back. It just, there's so much here, I think, for this amount of money when you consider it's an AMG spec vehicle. So, I mean, the overall driving experience here, again, is just, it's great. Even for passengers, the space in the back is pretty good. And you get something that looks sleek. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like a Ford Edge. It doesn't look like a RAV4. It doesn't look like your typical 2-row, small to mid-sized SUVs. This is something different, something exquisite, I think. And again, even to be almost 60 grand, with this kind of mileage on it, I just think it's a low-key steal. When you consider the reliability that's just been built up by Mercedes with these 4-liter bi-turbos, they are, you see them in some of the newer Aston Martins. They're just a very capable engine, very powerful, relatively inexpensive to work on in the luxury market. Again, if you're comparing it to something with this kind of performance from an exotic car maker, it's not cheap to fix, but you can get warranties in place. It just, I think it's again, one of the more reliable, if not the most reliable, exotic car engine on the market. And I do consider this a borderline exotic when you consider the performance here. Yeah, it's a Mercedes Benz, and I don't want to say they're a dime a dozen, but they're not an Aston Martin, a Ferrari, whatever. But the performance here keeps up with those automakers. It, you know, gives them a run for their money. And again, even though they're not cheap to fix, they don't make you cry every time you see the service bill. But a phenomenal driving vehicle. Again, when you think about the ride quality, it's great. The driving dynamics are great. The overall performance is great. The looks are great. Everything just feels good here. And even though this is a 19 model year, the infotainment system, though it's not touchscreen and though you have a bunch of, you know, dated buttons from Mercedes, it still feels like a $125,000 vehicle. And to get one of these pre-owned with this kind of mileage, that's really what you're looking for. But a very impressive machine here, and highly recommended if you're in the market for something like this. But all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2019 AMG GLE 63 S Coupe.